Robert, thanks for joining us. I mean, listen, the idea is this. It's tough enough anywhere you are in America with this lockdown, but for the families I know with young kids in New York or D.C., the playgrounds are closed. They're thinking about getting out. Do you believe, though, that will be a short-term phenomena, or is this going to be a real shift?
I think it'll be a real shift for a year or a year and a half until we get a vaccine. What we're seeing at Compass is as the curve is flattened for new COVID cases, we're also seeing a proportionate flattening of the curve in activity in the real estate market, which declined pretty meaningfully over the last month. But we saw for the first time a 20% increase week over week, this week over last week, in new listings and in contract listings. We're seeing a 40% increase in searches for single family homes and a 7% decline in searches for vertical condominiums.
Wow.
We're seeing 3 times as many searches for pools, 2 times as many searches for outdoor space. All of this reflecting a shift in interest from densely populated urban cities to the suburbs.
That a 40% jump in single-family home searches. I mean, some of that is probably just people searching and thinking, my gosh, when we get out of this, let's get the yard. How much of that, though, Robert, is looking for sales versus rentals? We know what the rental market in areas like Greenwich, Connecticut has done. People are willing to pay anything to get out for the short term. Are these people looking to buy, though?
Yeah, these are looking to both buy and to rent. But the activity that I highlighted was just for sales. And we've also seen the minimum square footage requirement in our search filters up 10%. So absolutely, you're right. People want more space.
They want a yard, I would presume, as well. You mentioned, obviously, Robert, the pool. And plus, you're dealing, let's not forget, with this demographic trend, which was there before the pandemic. The millennials, the number one age in America is 27 or 28. That's the age you start to think about, that tiny apartment in Brooklyn maybe isn't so cool. You have a kid, the apartment gets real small, real quick. You've also got a demographic shift taking place really underneath the entire pandemic lockdown.
Yeah, I think the big winners that we're going to see here are the suburbs directly outside of the big cities. So like you mentioned, in New York, we have Greenwich, Connecticut, we have Westchester, we have a number of areas in New Jersey. Outside of San Francisco, you have East Bay, Marin, South Bay. Outside DC, you have places in Maryland and Virginia. And the second winner, I think, will be the second home market. People for the next year and a half are going to be not thinking about international travel and vacations. And so they're going to be focused on domestic retreats and their second homes.